During the summer before my senior year of high school, I visited my cousin's house. It was during this visit that she confided in me about a recurring nightmare she had been experiencing since spring. My cousin, let's call her Lily, recounted how her strange dreams always took place in a familiar setting from her childhood, a playground she frequented. In the dream, she would be playing alone in the sandbox, lost in her own world, until she noticed a woman standing in the shadows, staring at her with piercing eyes framed by long, black hair. What unsettled Lily the most was that she had no memory of this woman from her past. Yet, she continued to dream of her, each time in a different stage of her life, from elementary school to college. And with each dream, the woman seemed to draw closer, her features becoming clearer and more menacing. As Lily's dreams progressed, so did her fear. She became consumed by the idea that this woman from her nightmares was somehow chasing her memories. Desperate to avoid sleep and the haunting dreams it brought, Lily resorted to excessive caffeine consumption and sleepless nights. But her efforts were futile, as even brief moments of drowsiness during the day would plunge her back into the nightmare. I watched with concern as Lily's exhaustion grew, evident in the dark circles under her eyes and the way she struggled to stay awake during our conversations. Despite my attempts to comfort her, Lily's fear seemed to consume her, leaving her on edge and paranoid. One evening, as we sat together in her room, Lily confessed that she hadn't slept in 5 days. Her voice was strained, and her eyes drooped with fatigue. I could see the toll that her relentless battle against sleep had taken on her. In a moment of desperation, I asked Lily about the last time she had seen the woman in her dreams. With a haunted expression, she revealed that the woman had caught up with her, merging into her reality. It was a chilling revelation that sent shivers down my spine. As Lily trailed off, a sense of unease settled over the room. I couldn't shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. And then, in a moment that sent chills down my spine, Lily lifted her head, her eyes wide with an eerie gleam. "I caught up with reality," she whispered, a sinister smile spreading across her lips. It was a smile that didn't reach her eyes, leaving me with a sense of dread. But what chilled me to the bone was the sight of Lily's teeth. Among them, nestled between her regular incisors, were 2 sharp, protruding fangs, a grotesque imitation of the woman from her nightmares. In that moment, I realized that Lily's descent into madness had reached its climax. The line between dreams and reality had blurred beyond recognition, leaving me to wonder if I was next in line to be consumed by the nightmare that had ensnared my cousin. As I left Lily's house that night, her eerie smile and haunting words echoed in my mind, leaving me to grapple with the terrifying realization that some nightmares are all too real. And as I glanced back at the darkened windows of her home, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched by something otherworldly, lurking just beyond the realm of sleep.